using OBS Studio, so let me go ahead and refresh the stream, make sure that everything is gravy before we get started here. Looks like we're probably good. Yeah, alright, we're officially live. We're listening on the audio levels just to make sure that we sound good. Alright, yeah, that sounds good to me. Welcome everybody. I'm going to go ahead and start the tournament, but you are tuned in to the 8th Season 3 Street Fighter V Underdog Tournament. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and fix the repeat as well in the Discord. Since the cutoff to sign in has officially ended. SF5 Underdog Season 3 Tournament 8 is live. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and start the tournament as of now. And it looks like we've got a weirdly stacked bracket. 15 people, it looks like. So this should work. If we just start from round 1, we've got exactly one seed. And everybody else in round 1 is free to go ahead and start their match, with the exception of these two that I'm going to pick right now. Let's go with Odin, Penn, and XLPC. You guys are going to be the first ones on stream. I hope those are your actual CFN names. Let's go ahead and type that in chat. Ooh, caps. All right. As always, let me know if the audio levels are weird in any way, if I'm too loud or too quiet, or if the game is too loud or too quiet. Let's go ahead and send our invites to our first participants, who are going to be Odin Penn, who is a Colleen player. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to recognize the greatness of Colleen as of late, versus XLPC, who I believe plays Chun, or at least used to play Chun. Let's see who he decides to use in this tournament this week. Let's also see if I can navigate between OBS Studio beautifully. I had to switch. I forced myself to switch to OBS Studio, even though I'd been dreading having to move over all of my overlay stuff and all of my profiles and like scenes and stuff like that, because of the fact that there was just so much to do, and there's no way to port them. There's no like port from OBS Classic to OBS Studio utility. So I just had to recreate everything manually. So I just did that in a rush before the tournament started, and so I'm hoping that everything looks fine. Let's go ahead and send another invite to Odin Penn. Odin Penn. At least I think that's what it is. Yeah, he's in. Yep, and it's going to be Chun versus Colleen. This is going to be an interesting match. I can't say I've ever experienced this from either side. Oh god, the Abigail theme. I really got to disable that one. However, this can very easily be an infuriating matchup for Colleen, just because she's one of those characters that if she loses in neutral, she just loses. However, if Excel has a bad habit of whiffing a lot of buttons in neutral, all of a sudden he'll find himself getting blown up by V-Skill, assuming that Odin is not afraid to use it. Oh, this is an interesting costume for Chun. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. She's got a gun. Oh, this is a cool Chun costume.
It's so nice to
No, and Penn with the default Colleen.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, he's got the Capcom Cup title. XLPC tries for the instant air legs. Fortunately, Odin Penn is a little bit too far. So we're just filling each other out a little bit. I have not seen either of these guys play in a long time. I don't think I've seen Odin Penn play at all. I just know that he plays Colleen. Oh no! Big heavy hands. That's going to be a punish opportunity for Axel, but he drops it. Just gets a crouching medium kick instead of anything else. Good confirmation of that spinning bird kick. Ooh, wake up EX counter. That is going to work. Wake up medium EX counter. It will 100% counter anything on frame 1. Gotta use that sparingly though, because it is very easy to start throwing Colleen when she starts waking up with those counters. XLPC manages to take it, the V-Skill, into jumping heavy kick. Ooh, good instant air legs confirmed. Goes for the EX fireball afterwards, which could have been a nice little advantageous situation, but the combo does not connect. Ooh, -4 there on that light hands. Chun has no problems punishing that at all. I think Chun's furthest 4-frame punish is standing light kick, although I'm not sure. Most of my knowledge of Chun dates back to season 1, because I dropped her after her nerfs. But XLPC is not one of the Chun quitters. He stayed strong. Bad punish on that full target combo there. By bad punish, I mean no punish at all. I'm not sure why XL is just consistently going for that EX fireball after those hit confirms. It's not reaching. Maybe he's just trying to stay plus for some kind of a standing reset. But you can very easily, even if you don't have charge for a spinning bird kick, go for heavy legs. But that's going to be a game 1 for XL and his Chun. Ugh, this is another reason that I don't like OBS Studio over OBX Classic. For some reason, there's so much delay whenever I update the scoreboard. Like, look, I'm gonna hit down, up, down, up, down, up. It's just not updating, right? You gotta like give it like a good minute before it finally refreshes and oh god.
Fight.
Good instant air legs, man. It's just to catch airborne. Huge jump in. That jumping heavy kick for Colleen is so good. But yeah, XL still using that standing light kick because it still does work as a good anti-air, despite what all the salty Chun players will tell you. But good punish there on the heavy kicks. Ooh, neutral jump heavy kick. Not an optimal punish there. I mean, not an optimal follow-up there. Had the hit confirm, but didn't go into the parabellum. Ooh, huge jump in for XL, but he drops the combo, unfortunately. Ooh, big whiff on the down forward heavy kick, but no whiff punish for Odin. Ooh, another attempt at the instant air leg, or at the instant air stomp. Just ends up cornering himself and getting whiff punished by Odin. Ooh, good counter hit there. Another one, but no counter hit confirms for Odin. Okay, great confirm. That standing light kick is so powerful for confirming from really far away. It is a 5-frame light, but it still has ridiculous range. Way more than the animation would let off. It is up there with Ibuki's in terms of its range. Good critical art confirm. Freezes that stun bar. However, Chun is probably going to die before she has an opportunity to get stunned, even with that freeze. Here we go. Good corner positioning. Manages to catch Odin trying to jump. Ooh, big hit on the crouching medium kick. Picks up another confirm. Oh, not sure what he was doing on wake up there, but it was not blocking low.
Final round.
Set point here for Excel. He has a small meter advantage. Good confirm into heavy Parabellum. Unfortunately, I think he just built enough meter for EX Parabellum. Oh, is he going to use it here? No, he's going to go into the target combo and then back off. Tries to bait out the EX spinning bird kick. Oh, good backdash to avoid that fireball. Oh, big V-trigger confirmation off that forward medium punch. Air to air. Counter hit, crouching light punch. XLPC getting so many stray hits, but not converting a lot of them. Then again, it is very hard to counter hit confirm with Sean like that. And that's going to be... Oh no, a dropped combo for Odin, a dropped stun combo. Those are unacceptable. You cannot afford to be dropping those, but anti-air jab, pretty good for Colleen. He's going to take that there for Odin Penn, tying it up 1-1. And just as I said that, I updated the scoreboard. You can see how much delay there is. Oh, man, that's going to bother me.
Round one. Fight.
Ooh, Odin Penn opens it up with a hailstorm. Trying to get cheeky there and trying to start some kind of an offense for it, but Excel does not just play the passive game and let Colleen get her offense started. He goes in. Big back heavy punch crush counter, and this is going to be a huge stun combo here. Just barely not enough damage to kill. Doesn't spend the meter to get the extra damage, but I don't think he needs it. Here we go. Crouching light kick to finish it.
Round two. Fight.
All right, set point again here for Excel. Odin Penn playing a little bit cautiously. Great standing medium punch into EX Parabellum confirm. Spends both bars to get that full corner carry. Unfortunately, that's not great Oki, but doesn't matter. Great air throw, catches Excel trying to escape with a wall jump. Odin Penn playing out of his mind right now. Ooh, anti-air standing medium punch. Getting lots of stray counter hits. And he could be converting all of these into EX Parabellum. Oh no, presses a button right into that EX legs. There we go. Just as I say it, the EX Parabellum. Throw could kill here. Oh, Silver Edge also kills.
Final round. Fight.
Huge jumping heavy kick. Times it perfectly to hit on the way down. That jumping heavy kick has a lot of startup, but it is such a good button in terms of its hitbox. Ooh, gets the whip punish, the landing punish on that that ensnare legs, that standing light kick. So much range on that. Such a good button. Oh, it just goes for the crouching medium punch into EX Parabellum. -4. Excel tries to punish it. I think gets the mashed legs, which is a really infuriating situation when you're trying to punish something that's -4 with standing light kick, and you just get legs. That also happens in the Colleen mirror match. Nope, crouching medium kick is not going to punish those legs. -4. Gotta use a light. Another target combo. Oh, here we go. Another kill situation here, depending on what he does. Goes into Silver Edge, and yep. That's going to be game 2. Odin Penn takes it and moves on. Good stuff to Odin Penn. Showing off his Colleen in the first round of the tournament. I always like to see Colleen players. Very fun character.
It's go time.
All right, let's take a look at our bracket and see where we are. Oh, it looks like everybody has already finished. Great. I love it when tournaments move smoothly. So it looks like we're all set to get into round 2. And who do I want to put on the stage for our round 2 game? This is going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and have X Arrow versus Paces X, which is definitely going to be an amazing game between two former champions. One of these guys is going to have to knock the other one into the lower bracket in round 2. So let's go ahead and tune into that game and see how it goes. So that means that round 2 is now free to start your matches, as is losers round 1. except for Paces X and X Arrow. You guys are going to be on stream. So let me go ahead and update the Discord chat. Alright, so next up on stream, we're going to have a good match. This is going to be X Arrow versus Paces X. Paces X won the last tournament, and X Arrow, I believe, took the tournament 5 or something like that. X Arrow has his character set to Colleen. Are we going to see more Colleen? That's going to be interesting. That would be amazing if this is just a Colleen-dominated tournament. We had grand finals of Colleen versus Colleen. That's actually an infuriating matchup because of the situation I was talking about earlier. Colleen has a lot of situations where she's -4, so you have to punish the light. But Colleen and Chun's buttons that they want to use there, if you mash them, you just get a special move, which becomes incredibly frustrating, which means you have to actually time your punishes perfectly, as opposed to just being able to mash a light. Alright, looks like they're both in here. Paces X has his character set to Bison, but we don't know if he'll pick Bison or Ken for this one. I'm actually thinking he might use Ken for this matchup, because these guys have played each other before.
Let's do this.
Yep, it is going to be a battle of the mains. Both these guys taking each other fully seriously. It's going to be Rashido versus Ken. Dare I say this is going to be a match to remember.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh, Paces X opens it up with a heavy fireball into V-skill kick, and it manages to connect. All you got to do is block that, and you have a potential punish situation depending on distance. Ooh, light DP to get out of the corner. Works like a charm. Good Rashido pressure. Oh, excellent challenge with the crouching heavy punch. I'm not sure what Xer was trying to do after that, but apparently it got crush countered. He's trying to get a little bit too greedy with his -2 pressure. Oh no, Paces X tries to jump out with the heavy kick instead of the medium kick. But it doesn't matter, he still gets to confirm that he needed. Great run pressure. Catches X Arrow, pressing a button but not at the right time. And that's going to be round 1 for Paces.
Round 2. Fight.
This is a really interesting matchup because both of these guys thrive on negative pressure. When I say negative pressure, I mean stuff that is technically minus on paper, but impossible to react to in time. So you end up getting counter hit. And that is in a lot of ways, some of the most effective pressure in Street Fighter V, sadly enough. Paces X jumps out of the corner. Good throw tech. Ooh. Good block on the crouching heavy punch. Ooh, big counter hit crouch heavy punch there for X Arrow on that whiff light DP. Oh, empty roll! I was not expecting that. Paces X blocking, expecting that V-skill kick to come out. Another good light DP. Paces X has been getting a lot of reward for those. Double crouching light kick. You can see X Arrow just buffering buffering back after that first crouching light kick, allowing Paces X to get that clip. Raw heavy Tatsu, so effective. Good walk up throw. Ooh, the DP did not come out. The Paces X was looking for it. Ooh, the walk back out of X Arrow. Wow, the run into Eagle Spike just catches Paces X. I'm not even sure what he was doing. He might have just been holding forward at the wrong time. Good anti-air with a run under it, a throw. Excellent start for the round by Paces. No counter sweep there. Instead just tries to get some pressure started. Another good crouching heavy punch into a run under, into a low confirm. Paces X playing so well right now. Just so solid all around. Ooh. Great neutral jump heavy kick, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Gets him out of the corner as well. Tries to go for the low confirm. Can we just acknowledge how well Paces X is executing these light confirms? Crouching light kick and a standing light kick. That's not a lot of time to visually hit confirm, but Paces X is not messing it up at all. That's going to be game one for Paces X. And X-Arrow's got to be thinking right now, like, hang on. I thought I could beat you. Do I have to go more serious? I'm already picking my main. Was that a mistake? What's up? We're going back to character select. Apparently picking his main was a mistake. Let's go ahead and see who X Arrow pulls out of his pocket this time around.
Let's do this.
All right, let's play that game. Who do you think X Arrow is gonna pick? I honestly have no idea. It's not gonna be Colleen. I don't think it. I don't know who we're gonna see right here. X Arrow just has so many characters that I have no idea who to even guess. He's got a Chun, he's got a Colleen, he's got I don't even remember who else. I think he used to have a Laura. I don't know who the counterpick would be here. Oh, it is Colleen. Bit of an interesting matchup here. I think this is actually a little bit tough for Ken. He's got to play a little bit different from usual. And Paces has to know how to standing light kick punish. He has to know how to light punish Colleen if he wants to take this anywhere. That's another move that you have to learn how to punish properly. That V skill, always very minus, at least -6. And so Ken can pretty much always punish with a back medium punch. This as well, extremely minus. Just punishes with a jab. Oh no, Paces X does not know this matchup at all. It's light and EX Parabellum that are -4. Heavy and medium are minus enough to punish the back medium punch. Good anti-air medium DP. Ooh, great crouching light kick confirm. And I love that. Goes to the throw afterwards. Standing medium punches, just putting that pressure on X Arrow. No punish again, but he doesn't need it. He just gets the light stun. And this is going to kill.
Round 2. Fight.
Paces X take that round without even punishing anything. He just manages to open up X Arrow extremely well. Fireballs are a great idea in this matchup. Colleen has a very hard time dealing with them. Ooh, tries to punish something. Doesn't work out. Double crouching light kick. Crouch counter opportunity. Doesn't get optimal damage there, but just goes for the EX Parabellum anyway. Good cross up. Thrown out of the corner. X Arrow whipping some of those V skills, trying to catch stray buttons. Paces X is not taking the bait. Whips one jab. There's the fireball. Into the V skill kick frame trap. Yeah, X Arrow's waiting for that V skill kick and it's just not coming. That's actually an excellent situation in which you can medium counter. If you see that V skill kick come in after that fireball, you can counter that 100% for free. Well, it's not 100% free. You can cancel the run. You can just not do the kick, but It's part of the mind games, those counters. Ooh, nice anti-air V-skill. Very effective anti-air, actually, for Colleen. Pace's X looking a little chilly. Needs to turn it up. Clock is ticking down. X arrow goes in and eats a fireball to the face.
Can win.
The future is gone, and that's going to be a 2-0 victory for Pace's X over X arrow. Wow. Great stuff out of Pace's. Very solid play. Didn't drop one confirm. Dropped a couple of punishes. Well, not a couple. He dropped a lot of punishes, but he still managed to take it regardless. Yeah, the Colleen matchup, that's absolutely something you need to practice a little bit. Punishing light and EX Parabellum before frame moves. And punishing V-skill with V-skill, medium, and heavy Parabellum with just any 5 or 6 frame move. Alright, let's take a look at our bracket and see where we're at. And it looks like, once again, oh man, people just zooming through this bracket. This is going to be such a smooth tournament. We're already all set for winners top 8. Let me actually update these brackets. As a reminder, if you are in losers round 1, you've already been given the go-ahead. Just to make sure everybody who's in losers round 1 is already playing. I think they are. Paces takes it 2-0 over X arrow. Pace is looking real strong. Alright, just updating the bracket labels real quick. Okay, so now that our top 8 upper bracket has reached the top 8 winners, it's time to go back down to our losers bracket and see some of those matches play out. It looks like we're still waiting on Jordan.exe and Raiden to play. Hopefully there's no hold up there. Take a look at chat, make sure nobody's having any problems. Looks like everybody's playing with no problems. Raiden and Jordan.exe. The winner of which will be playing X Arrow. In the meantime, let's think about who we want our losers round 2 matchup to be. That's going to be on stream. Let's see. We've already seen XL. We've already seen X Arrow, so it's probably going to be a toss-up between Traystar versus Ghoulston or Bobcat Man versus Lizardman 301. Lizardman is a fresh face, so let's actually go with our next match on stream to be Bobcat Man versus Lizardman 301. Did I not update this correctly? Let's refresh. Yeah, I did. Alright, looks like Jordan.exe and Raiden are finishing up their match. As soon as we get that score, we'll be all set for losers round 2. Alright, looks like we are ready to get on with losers round 2, and our first match is going to be Bobcat Man versus Lizardman 301. Bobcat Man, a returning Eurion player, and Lizardman 301, a new face. So let's see who he's got up his sleeve. All right, looks like we're all set.
Let's do this.
All right, Lizard Man 301 looking like a Rashid main. It's going to be Bobcat Man versus Lizard, Eurion versus Bushido. A lot of North America would actually say that this is a battle of the top tiers. Oh, spin, and a standing light kick, the -2 mix-up. I'm sorry, friend, but these are throw loops. Good whip punish sweep. Forward, medium punch, far anti-air, so good for Eurion. Oh no, bad fireball there, just gets dive kicked all up on. Good confirmation of that heavy mix, the heavy spinning mixer. Here come the mirror setups. Not sure that one played out exactly as it was supposed to. Oh no, Bobcat Man's gonna pay for it. I don't know if you know this, but when you're playing Eurion, those mirror mix-ups are the entirety of your game plan. You can just intentionally take a bit of damage so that you can just get that Aegis ready, and then hit that win button. You drop those mirrors, you drop those mirror combos, and all of a sudden you got nothing else. Lizard Man jumps into the corner. Ooh, gets the jump out. Good confirm to heavy mixer once again. Goes to the throw loops again, but good tech by Bobcat Man. Confirmation into EX headbutt. Oh no, no quick rise. And then wakes up with the spinning mixer. Good bait and punish. That could have been a stun, actually. Bobcat Man did not finish the combo, but there it is anyways, and this is going to be the win here. Doesn't even have to spend meter. At least I don't think he does. No! What's with these drops? Here we go, the corner pressure from Lizard Man. He might be able to make this turnaround unless he jumps into the corner like that. Throw into the ear, and doesn't even need the bounce. That's just going to kill.
How irritating. Final round. Fight.
Lizard Man playing with very little corner awareness. That's usually typical out of Rashid players because of the fact that Rashid has such an easy time getting out of the corner. But still, you got to apply that corner pressure when you have it. Another good sweep by Bobcat Man. Good confirm by that jumping light kick cross up. Forward medium punch counter hit. Doesn't follow up into the overhead. Good corner carry on that one. Jumps right out of the corner. Gets Bobcat Man cornered. And here comes the Rashido pressure. Ooh. Gets the overhead into the mirror bounce. Doesn't pick it up for anything, though. Lizard Man jumps right into the mirror. Doesn't do that much damage. You just have to be aware that the Hall of Mirrors is closing in on you. And there we go. Lizard Man manages to take it. Then EX air spike.
Rashid wins.
My god, that delay. I hope you guys can hear me clicking the tick button on the keyboard and just acknowledging how much of a delay there is on OBS Studio with this. There's probably a way that I can make it more responsive, but for now, that'll just have to do.
Round one. Fight.
Good forward medium punch. Even if you don't go into the overhead, it is still a great way to work your way in. And on hit, you get a nice hefty frame advantage to work with there. Good corner carry here by Bobcat Man. No quick rise. Also no wake up DP there. Sorry, friend. Here come the throw loops. Goes for the meaty. Good EX headbutt. Here comes the Aegis combo. Wow, actually doesn't get the bounce into the Aegis. Lizard Man just wasn't blocking. And gives Bobcat Man that free reset. Just here, you can take it.
Round two. Fight.
I actually have no idea why that Aegis whiffed. That normally always works. The minus pressure takes Bobcat Man all the way into the corner. Ooh. Tries to go for the tick throw, but unfortunately on hit, that doesn't work. Good counter hit there. Great pressure coming out of Lizardman here. Oh no, drops the confirm. I'm pretty sure there's something you can do after that crouching heavy punch, but it doesn't matter. Gets the stun anyways, and there's going to be the victory. Goes for the back throw, which is actually the optimal option when you've got a stun that close to death in terms of meter gain. Run up, crouching heavy punch into pressure. Oh, I do not agree with that back throw, but it's okay. Just jumps right over. Lizardman just jumping in and out of the corner like crazy. It doesn't even matter. And again, Rashid is very hard to pin down in that corner. Good overhead into Aegis. Again, it just doesn't work. What's happening here? Is he canceling it too early? Like, I'm not sure why that Aegis is consistently not hitting. Oh, the mirror breaks just before he can get that throw bounce into it. But it doesn't matter. There's going to be the victory anyway for Bobcat Man, tying it up 1-1.
Eurion wins.
Bobcat Man still taking that game despite messing up a lot of his mirror setups, which is the bread and butter for Eurion players.
Fight.
Ooh, raw heavy tackle. Just catches Lizardman coming in. Crouch heavy punch, manages to get the connection there. Ooh, whips the crouching heavy punch, meaty. You gotta do that so early in order to actually whiff it. Good corner pressure going on here. No counter hit confirmed. That could have been a stun. Instead, it gives Bobcat Man the opportunity to V-reversal his way out. So for those who don't know, there's some really cool Rashid-specific tech that you can use whenever you block his crouching heavy punch just like that. And what it is, you just use a reversal at the same time that the second hit of the crouching heavy punch would normally connect. And it option selects. If he just falls through with the crouching heavy punch, nothing happens. And if he cancels it into a fireball, then you reversal right through it. And that's crucial knowledge for this matchup at high levels. Good EX headbutt there. Manages to connect. Ooh, tries to backdash, gets caught with the crouching heavy punch. Good confirmation of the tornado. Yeah, because you do not want that to happen after that crouching heavy punch. You do not want to just eat that that EX whirlwind and then end up getting pushed to the corner even on block. Oh no, does not manage to anti-air the Eagle Spike. And interestingly enough, Lizardman manages the low profile of that EX headbutt with a crouching medium kick. Is this going to kill? This should kill. And that's going to be it. Lizardman takes it and moves on. Unfortunately, Bobcat Man is going to be out of the tournament.
Rashid wins.
Good stuff to Lizardman, our up-and-coming Rashid player.
It's go time.
All right, let's take a look at our bracket. Lizardman takes it over Bobcat Man 2-1. And it moves on into top 8 losers. Still waiting on the rest of our matches to clear up. Actually, no, we're just waiting on Arrow versus Raiden to clear up. Looks like Goulston takes it over Traystar 2-0. Unfortunately, Traystar didn't manage to make it to the stream. XLPC takes it over Axiolotl 2-1. Axiolotl actually the player that knocked Lizard into the lower bracket. So I'm sorry to see that you didn't make it on stream either, Axio. Top 8 losers. Our next match is going to be the winner of X-Arrow versus Raiden versus Lizardman 301. So he'll be making a repeat appearance here. We might even have, this is looking like it might be a Rashid mirror, because we've got X-Arrow versus Raiden. If X-Arrow manages to take this match, then we are in there. X-Arrow says he won, and what was the score? 2-0. All right, let's go ahead and change that. Bam. Let's see. Yep, it's gonna be X Arrow versus Lizard Man. All right, so let's go ahead and send those guys their invites. We have got X Arrow. Let's go ahead and send another invite to Lizard Man 301. All right, top to the back of the queue. Let these guys get to show on the road. X Arrow, sure enough, just switches his character on his character preference to Bushido. Looks like he does want to have this Rashid mirror. It's always interesting to see Rashid players try to deal with their own shenanigans.
Let's do this.
Because Rashid is definitely one of those characters where matchup knowledge does not help you that much with the matchup. This is going to be a battle of reactions. This is what this is going to be. Who has the better reactions? Who can challenge better and more efficiently and not open themselves up?
Round one.
Bam.
Fight.
All right, let's go Rashid. I'm rooting for Rashid in this matchup. Who are you guys going for? Looks like Lizard Man gets X Arrow into the corner. I'm so thankful that these guys chose the literal exact same colors. It's gonna make it so easy to differentiate between them, but it's okay. We've got X Arrow playing the Hood Rat Rashid, and we have got Lizard Man in the default costume. Future Rashid, is that what it is? Hood Rat Rashid versus Future Rashid. Standing like kick, take, throw does not work on hit. Ooh, man, just a clip with the last hit of that light spitting mixer. Whirlwind. Lizard Man's going to, sure enough, take game one there with just X Arrow on the ropes the entire time. As I said earlier, matchup knowledge doesn't mean very much when you cannot react in time to actually challenge and counter hit some of this Rashid pressure. Oh, interesting trade setup there. X Arrow has a bad habit of challenging stuff with crouching light punch, whereas standing light kick is actually the three-framer there. So a lot of times when you are only +1, that'll just trade. With crouching heavy punch, jumping light kick gets the stun. And there it is, kills with the crouching heavy punch. Interesting to note there that this is one of the few times where it actually does make a difference. Back throw would have built full meter there, whereas crouching heavy punch did not. Here we go, they're both at full meter now. Lizard Man immediately spends it on an EX Whirlwind. No punish on that V-skill kick. That is not a good look. Ooh, jump back light kick, good anti-air. No punish on that mixer there for X Arrow. Good counter hit with that crouching heavy punch. Good knockdown, good Oki. Good cross up, but unfortunately, oh no. I was gonna say unfortunately Lizard Man blocks it all, but no. Eats the throw at the last second there. And that's going to be game one for X Arrow. Very quick turnaround for losing that first round.
Rashid wins.
You look just like me. Let's take a picture together and put it online.
Round one. Fight.
All right, Lizard Man once again starts off on the offensive. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the timing down for that crouching heavy punch meaty, which is tragic because that meaty is so active. When you add up the 2 hits, it's like 7 frames of active. Ooh, excellent confirm. Just barely not enough damage to kill. Eats the wake up EX spinning mixer. It looks like he was trying to bait there, but just went back in too soon. A little bit unsure of himself. Ooh, interesting. Gets a trade. Manages to come out on top due to the health. I'm actually surprised that traded at all. I thought that that whirlwind was straight up plus. Once again, Lizardman pushing X-Arrow into the corner. Putting X-Arrow on the defensive. Tick throw works this time. Tries to go for the crush counter standing heavy kick. X-Arrow's gonna work his way out the corner now finally, and now it's his turn to be offensive. Ooh. Baits the throw, but isn't able to punish in time. Good confirm out of that whirlwind. Just barely not enough to get the stun, but he just needs 2 more touches, and there it is. Not gonna kill, I don't think, unless he builds critical art, which he did, but also spent a bar on that combo. X-Arrow manages to close it out with that crouching heavy punch. Good stuff. X-Arrow proving himself the dominant Rashid player of the Discord. Alright, good stuff to X-Arrow. Moving on. Good display out of Lizardman 301, but unfortunately he's going to be out of the tournament at this juncture. Let's go ahead and update the scoreboard. That was a 2-0 victory for X-Arrow. Next up, we're going to have Excel PC versus Goulston. Let's go ahead and send those guys their invites. Oh, Lizardman saying mirror matches are not fun. Definitely depends on the character. Some mirror matches are a lot of fun. Some mirror matches are just crazy. Ken and Rashid definitely fall into the crazy category. Oops. There we go. Looks like we're all set. All right, we've got Excel versus Goulston, Chun versus Dulcim. This is going to be an interesting one. Ooh, Goulston with the 100 bits. Thank you for the cheer. Still got those Halloween bits in action. Cheers for the cheer. Just realized I've not updated to top 8 yet. Let's go ahead and do that.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh, Excel PC getting off to a good start. Goulston floating around, trying to bait some overreaction out of Excel. Gets the instant air into heavy punch. Doesn't follow up for the rest of the combo there, unfortunately. Probably thought he was a bit too high to connect with the rest of it, but he was not. Good meaty out of itself. This is a slugfest. It's first round already about to be over. There it is. Excel PC takes the first round before I can even get my bearings to figure out what's going on. These guys just going in on each other.
Round 2.
Also, I can't get over how good this costume is for Excel. Another instant, well, not instant, but another teleport and a jumping heavy punch for Dulcim. Ooh, Goulston kicks right into that fireball. Here we go, flame carpet down. Just goes for a standing heavy punch. Whoa, weird little interaction there. XLPC barely crosses under there. Somehow. There's the critical art, just throws it out there. It's gonna completely whiff. Good anti-air with the standing light kick. Excellent EX fireball, managed to challenge that flame pass right through. Ooh, okay. wake up back throw out of Goulston manages to work and take the round. I guess Excel mistimed his throw a little bit there.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh. Excel walks right into Goulston's face, but not close enough for that crouching jab to reach. Big crush counter. Drops the combo, but it's okay. Goulston says, I'll let you have the second half of that EX legs. Oh no, Excel PC going for these combos that just don't work. Jumping heavy kick and a crouching light punch into crouching medium kick. He's going for a lot of stuff that would be counter hit confirms, but just don't work when you have the hit. Again, double crouching light punch into crouching medium kick. That would have worked if he had just done one crouching light punch and crouching medium kick, but Excel not optimizing and not differentiating between counter hit and normal combos. Whoa, interesting pressure there. Just goes crouching heavy punch, which is, I believe, minus. And then continuing this pressure from there. No challenge from Goulston to take his turn back. And that's going to be game 1 for Excel PC. That was the wrong one. All right, let's go ahead and bam. Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
Good standing heavy punch. Ooh, good pressure coming out of Goulston. Spaced that Yoga Flame perfectly for Excel to just back up into it. Ooh, tries to counter sweep that crouching light kick out of Dalsim. And that is punishable that is punishable, but I don't think sweep is fast enough to do it. Good counter hit, but unfortunately doesn't get the full combo. Ooh. Manages to punish the V-trigger activation, but also does not follow it up. Oh, that was an interesting combo attempt there. Crouching medium kick, EX fireball at point blank range into crouching light punch. Ooh, no, takes the critical art and manages to get the chip kill.
Round 2.
Goulston spends all of his meter for that victory, but it's okay. Excel doesn't have any either. Ooh. Tries to go for the anti-air sweep, which actually does work sometimes. Whoa, standing medium kick. Meaty standing medium kick counter hit into crouching light punch, and it comboed. Good back throw into the corner here. Goulston puts down the flame carpet, and XL wastes a bar with the EX spinning bird kick and is still burning. Oh no, losing life fast. XL sitting on one hit from death. Goulston does not take the opportunity to go for the Yoga Sniper. There we go. Instant air teleport into heavy punch is going to take it. Goulston ties it up 1-1.
Round 1. Fight.
Whoa. XL manages to catch a standing medium punch with that fireball. Again, gets the jump in with the jumping heavy kick, but goes for crouching light punch and a crouching medium kick, which just does not work. These habitual strings for XL. He really needs to figure out when to use which ones. Very, very meaty crouching medium kick into flame carpet activation. And XL is just going to burn for a while. He needs to get out of that corner, but unfortunately it's very hard to do. Ooh. Back throw. Jumps over the EX Yoga Fire, and no anti-air comes out of Goulston, even though that's a textbook jump bait situation. Goulston still manages to take that round, and now he is on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wow. Goulston lands right on top of that fireball. Again, XL PC with these combos. Just not working. He's using crouching light kick, crouching light punch into crouching medium kick. I believe the correct string to use there is crouching light kick, crouching light punch, standing light punch. Oh, great pressure. Goes into the overhead, and this is going to kill. Back throw. Look how much meter that builds. So great.
Final round.
All right, both characters on set point. This is... Wow, okay. This is the final round. Coulson just throws out that critical art at the start of the match and then gets stuffed. Doesn't even get the time to spit it out. I'm not sure if Coulson meant to do that. It was certainly not a great option. Oh no, the crouching medium kick into EX spinning bird kick. Excel's gonna eat huge damage for that mistake. Oh wow, Excel almost jumps back right into that fireball. And there it is, Coulson's gonna take it here. 2-1 over Excel PC.
Dolphin wins.
Just throws out that critical art at the start of the round saying, I do not need meter to beat you. And that's, sure enough, he did not. Coulson gets to move on.
It's go time.
All right, Coulson manages to take it 2-1 over Excel. Unfortunately, Excel put on a good show this tournament, but he's going to be knocked out here. Next up, let's look at our top 8 winners. And let's have our match between Odin Penn versus Paces X. This is going to be Colleen versus either Ken or M. Bison. I honestly don't know who Paces is going to pick here. This will be an interesting one. Paces did just use Ken against X Arrows Colleen. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to pick Bison this time around. So let's find out. I honestly don't know who the better pick would be. I'm actually tempted to say that Ken's a better pick here, just because Colleen has if there's two things that Colleen has a lot of trouble with, it's throw loops and fireballs. And Ken certainly has those two tools at his disposal. Ken's also got some pretty strong anti-airs, which come in handy for knocking Colleen out of the sky. If you cannot anti-air very, very well and very effectively, you're gonna have a lot of trouble against Colleen with one of the best jump in normals in the game, in the form of that jumping heavy kick. Send Paces X another invite here. Give Paces X a couple of minutes to join us. Just spam with invites in the meantime. So let me know in chat what you think a better pick would be here to fight Colleen. Would it be Ken or would it be Bibson? We have not seen much of Paces X's Bibson in this tournament. All right, got Paces X in the room. Set his character to Bibson, but we still don't know who he will necessarily pick. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. Bipson, a lot of his game plan is throwing out normals like Psycho Axe or Shadow Axe. Actually, yeah, Psycho Axe or Standing Medium Kick, or throwing out Scissor Kicks, and a lot of that is just asking to be V-skilled. In addition, a lot of his frame traps, which Bipson depends on, he thrives on, a lot of those just can just be medium countered. People really underestimate just how many frame traps Colleen can just counter. Doesn't even need to be EX, just medium counter. And that blows up a lot of things.
Round 1.
All right, it is in fact going to be Bipson versus Colleen. Paces X going to test the waters with his Bipson. Oh, no punish there. Paces X doesn't even reach the standing medium punch. I'm not sure that that was good timing on his punish either. Paces X putting out a wall of Psycho Balls. Odin Penn could be V-skilling those. I'm not sure if he can V-skill it on a reaction, but if he's just going to spam it like that, that's begging to be V-skilled. Crouching medium kick and a standing leg kick. A very good block string. Not quite a frame trap, but there's very little that people can use that'll actually interrupt that. Oh man, yeah. Talk about patient playstyle. Odin Penn just waits for that sweep and punishes it. I'm not sure I agree with using that target combo though. Could be using EX Parabellum for some more damaging options that some of which give Oki and allow you to continue your pressure. Instead, Odin Penn's just going to sit there and wait for an opening. Oh, here come the throws. I'm not sure I agree with that neutral jump there. Colleen is free to throws. Doesn't matter who you are playing, just keep on throwing Colleen and she will eventually succumb to the pressure. The reason that Colleen is so free to throws is because both of her invincible wake-up options that she's tempted to use are not throw invincible. They are only strike invincible. Which means that a lot of the gimmicks that Colleen tends to try and look for to escape out of pressure can be avoided by just going for throws and tick throws. And walk-up throws. Ooh! Great delayed block string there, manages to open up Pace's X without any problems at all. Gets that corner carry. Consistently going for that EX Silver, or that Silver Edge follow-up. Good, huge jump in for Pace's X. Doesn't cancel that last hit though. Could have gotten a little bit more damage there. Oh, goes for the sweep into V-trigger. Double jump. Oh, okay. Pace's X just throws Odin out of his pressure there. Ooh. Lots of scissor kicks coming out of Paces here. Yeah, Odin Penn doesn't look like he's trying to bet the farm on a V-skill, even though it would be super effective in the face of all these whiffed scissor kicks and buttons.
And Bison.
Yeah, Bison definitely also has throw loops if he decides to use them. However, Pace's X still managed to take it without even having to resort to that. But yeah, it's not the safest of options, but V-skill is definitely a useful tool in this matchup that Odin Penn should think about using. There's also a lot of buttons that Colleen has that can stop, that can go toe-to-toe with Bison's pressure. Back heavy kick, you don't get very much for it, but the range on it and the priority is very good at stopping a lot of Bison's long-range options. Like that scissor kick. So many Psycho Balls. Great whiff punish, that standing heavy punch. That was pro. That's actually a good question. I think you're right. The Psycho Orb is actually a projectile, which means that you would not be able to V-scale it. Question mark? Never actually tested. It's possible that it might also have a strike hitbox, but I think you're right there. Great confirmation into the EX Parabellum. It goes for the throw. Optimal damage and manages to get that kill.
Round 2. Fight.
Playing very smart, very patient. And I like the usage of trying to get those whiff punishes, the standing heavy punch. As soon as I say it, he manages to connect with it. Very smart, very cool stuff out of Odin. You normally do not see high-level whiff punishes like that in these Underdog tournaments, so it's very good to see Odin Penn busting them out. Anti-air standing heavy punch. Does not always work, unfortunately. Wake up, EX counter manages to catch Pace's X, not throwing Colleen. Here we go, back throw into the corner. Just dashes forward and mashes jab. Catches whatever it was that Odin Penn was trying to do there. Oh, this could kill. Ooh. Pace's X doesn't spend the meter. I'm pretty sure that combo could have been extended a little bit. Good combo there, working on a stun. Doesn't even need it. Backdash is the critical art. So smart, that would have chipped. The awareness on Odin Penn is through the roof right now. There we go. Odin Penn manages to get a win there, tying it up 1-1. I can't get over those whiff punishes with the standing heavy punch on the Psycho Balls. That is a marvelous, marvelous whiff punish.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I'm not sure I agree with that back throw. Good forward throw out of Odin. Ooh, huge crush counter on the on the Psycho Axe rather. Big jump in. Odin Penn manages to open up Paces just a little bit. Oh no, Odin not taking his turn after blocking that that scissor kick. It's highly negative. Good anti-air V skill. Oh no, the standing medium punch just barely does not reach. It gives Pace's X the whip punish opportunity that he needs with that standing medium kick. Using that range on his buttons very effectively. Good throw. Oh, great whiff punish. Again with that standing heavy punch. So much range, so much more than it looks like. Jump back jab. Pace's X not trying to take any risks. Fancy anti-airs. Ooh, okay. Good Psycho Ball. Wow, Odin Penn manages to V-reversal out of that corner. Another huge confirm to EX Parabellum. He's going to go into sweep into EX Silver Edge. One more hit confirm is going to be able to take that for Odin Penn. Bring it down to the final round. This is a set point for both players. Connects with the sweep, connects with a throw. And you saw Odin Penn trying to wake up with something, probably EX counter, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Colleen being free to throws. Ooh. Good touch, medium kick into V-trigger. That's going to be a great punish opportunity for Paces, but he just goes for a standing light kick. I don't think he knew that that was actually, I think that was, what, on medium Parabellum? Very much bigger punish opportunity there that Pace's X did not take, and he's going to get stunned for his trouble. This is going to be big damage, not enough to kill, though. Goes to the Silver Edge for the Oki. Oh, good counter hit confirmed. Odin Penn is going to take that game. Odin Penn moves on 2-1. Pace's X is going to get knocked into the lower bracket. Yeah, interesting that he decided to stick with Bison in this matchup even after taking that loss. Yeah, I think he thought that he could take it, but just came up a little short. Makes me wonder if he manages to get the run back, if he will in fact go to Ken, who I think is 100% a better pick. But we'll see. For now, we've got Odin Penn moving on 2-1 over Pace's X. Our next matchup is going to be Miso Thorny Soup versus Adam CFN Monk Unit _. Let's go ahead and send those guys their invites. going to be our next winner's top 8 match. All right, here we go. We've got Miso Thorny Soup versus Monk Unit. It's looking like it's going to be Bison versus Eurion. Okay. The AE trailer? Yeah, I'll see if I can put that on.
Round 1. Fight.
So Thorny Soup starts off with some good pressure. Good whip punish on the Psycho Ball with a headbutt. Monk Unit gets a savoring on. Good interruption with the jab. Doesn't want to eat that overhead. Okay, interesting little tick shimmy. Oh no, Monk Unit jumps into the corner. Doesn't opt for a back throw, but it doesn't matter. There's the win. With that confirmation into the Aegis.
Round 2. Fight.
Great jumping heavy punch there. Confirms into EX, or rather frame traps into that EX scissor kicks. And now he has great corner pressure at his disposal. Here comes the stun combo. Working on a perfect here. Oh no, just opts to block the incoming EX headbutt. Does not come, instead just gets back thrown. Another one. Miso Thorny Soup answers with a back throw of his own and then goes for the throw loop to take that round.
Final round. Fight.
EX head stomp. Oh, Monk Unit tries to anti that with a standing heavy kick and just whiffs, but still doesn't manage to get whip punished. Monk Unit savoring just a little bit. Sitting on full critical art. Makes me wonder what he's going to spend that on. He has not been using that EX headbutt at all. Tries to bait the jump with that up fireball. Oh. Oh, actually uses the armor he got from the saver to punch through with that headbutt. That's not something you see every day. Ooh, good standing light kick into scissor kicks. Wow, anti-airs, the devil's reverse. And here we go, Aegis confirmation, but it just barely doesn't reach, but it doesn't matter. Monk Unit manages to pick that combo right back up and take game 1 with it.
Eurion wins. Round 1.
All right, here we go, game 2.
Fight.
Monk Unit fishing with those up fireballs. Hasn't been able to catch any jumps so far. And it doesn't look like Miso Thorny Soup's been jumping at all. It's been exclusively using head stomp and devil's reverse as opposed to jumping. Which is totally fine. Monk Unit not going to stop looking for it. At this point, Miso Thorny Soup can just walk forward and rest assured that any fireballs are going to be up fireballs. There it is again. Oh no, Monk Unit doesn't walk forward far enough to get the throw. Good headbutt, gets himself out of the corner. But here we go, right back in. Super plus on that. V-trigger cancellation off of that Psycho Inferno. Wow, the X headbutt works. Big overhead, doesn't pick it up though, but it doesn't matter. Gets a throw afterwards anyways.
How irritating. Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, almost had the full confirm off of that Devil's Reverse connection. Wow, max range sweep. Manages to catch Monk Unit just jabbing in place. The X scissor kicks. Huge punish on that sweep. Good to see Monk Unit blocking that diligently. There's absolutely a tool that you have to use the Spice in this matchup to get your opponent to check their legs. However, it's been blocked almost every time. No confirmation there out of Miso Thorny Soup. Hopefully he doesn't get opened up by this Aegis. Crush counter sweep to take that round for Miso Thorny Soup.
Final round. Fight.
Wow, Fireball stops the sweep in its tracks. Doesn't even have to block it. Gets a counter hit standing jab, but doesn't follow it up into medium punch. Some savoring out of Monk Unit. Ooh, cheeky overhead. That would have been neat if it actually connected. Oh, whiffs tackle right in Miso's face. Doesn't have the reactions to actually whiff punish. The throws come out one after the other. There's the head stomp. Miso Thorny Soup just needs one more touch, and there it is. Miso Thorny Soup takes game 1.
M. Bison wins.
And these be like really long, drawn-out matches. Thank God we're still first to 2. These are taking a while.
Round 1. Fight.
Monk throwing out those fireballs. He has been playing a pretty fireball-heavy game for Eurion. You see him consistently baiting, trying to bait a jump with those up fireballs. It has not worked a single time. I think Monk Unit is a little bit too fixated on trying to find those up fireballs. Oh, almost has the counter hit confirmed there, but he's a little bit too late on the crouching medium kick. Oh, okay, good challenge there on blocking the headbutt. Not sure what Monk Unit was trying to do. Ooh, he had a jumping heavy punch, but he didn't follow it up. Gotta confirm those jump-ins. Ooh, nice escape there from Miso Thorny Soup. Did not want to get caught in that Hollow Meters. Ooh. Monk Unit has Miso Thorny Soup. Oh, no, I was about to say in the corner. He needs to watch out for that sweep. There we go. Monk Unit manages to take it with an EX Chariot tackle.
Round 2.
This is going to be game point or set point for Monk Unit. Oh, no. Eats the jump in. Wake up non-EX headbutt. Still manages to work somehow. Huge sweep. No punish. Miso Thorny Soup gets thrown out of his frame trap. Another excellent anti-air standing heavy kick. Very hard to anti-air that Devil's Reverse. So it's interesting to see Monk Unit getting it so consistently. Monk Unit doing some savoring. blocked heavy tackle. It was spaced pretty well, but I feel like that still should have been punishable. Oh no, the teleport shenanigans, here they come. Aegis Reflector. Charged standing heavy kick is going to take it. Manages to open up Miso Thorny Soup with that mirror very effectively. And Monk unit is going to move on 2-1 over Miso Thorny Soup. Good stuff out of both of our players.
It's go time.
All right. Next, we are going to go back down into our losers bracket and take a look at losers round 4. Still in top 8, looking at Paces X versus Ghoulston. So let's go ahead and send those guys their invites. Why do we get Abigail's theme so often? It feels like we've gotten that more often than any other song. Maybe it's just the only one that I noticed because it's just so bad. Maybe that's why the AE trailer is good. Did they remove Abigail? Alright, waiting on Paces X to join. Next match is Paces X versus Ghoulston, right? Alright, we've got Ghoulston in here, waiting on Paces X. Also wonder who he's going to pick for this one. Ken or Bison versus Ghoulston's Dalsim. I actually have no idea about who would be a better matchup versus Dalsim, Ken or Bison. Tempted to say Bison, actually, for this matchup. Matter of fact, while we're waiting on Paces X, let's actually go ahead and put up the AE trailer, which I actually just finally found. So let's pop that up here. Wait for it, wait for it. Woo. There we go. Let's put that on afterwards, actually. Got Paces X. Let's go ahead and let this match get started. I'm glad I had an excuse to mute that Abigail theme for a little bit, though.
Let's do this.
Sure enough, it is going to be Dalsim versus Bibson. I believe these two have had this exact matchup many times in the past at these tournaments. Let's see how they handle it today. Alright, Ghoulston just whiffing Yoga Flames all day. He is building meter off of those. So as long as his Paces X lets him, he will just continue to do this. There we go, finally, Whip Punish the jump in. That took way too long for Paces X to start challenging. The next level meter gain tactics. Ghoulston throws out the random critical art after the forward throw. Paces had the right idea there, trying to pass under it with the sweep, but he was a little bit too early. Managed to clip it on the way back. Flame Carpet is down. Paces X just one Yoga Sniper away from death. I don't know what Ghoulston is doing here. Trapping Paces X in that proximity block hell. Wow. That was pretty hilarious.
Round 2. Fight.
For those of you who don't know what proximity block is, when somebody whiffs a normal like that in your face, past the range of the normal itself is the proximity block box, meaning that you cannot walk back, you can only block. If you just whiff that, mash that crouching jab like that, then Paces X is unable to back up. All he can do is keep blocking or press the button. There's the Flame Carpet. Oh, wow. Throws the critical art, which puts Paces X in a bit of a tricky situation because he has to choose to just sit there and eat that fire from the Flame Carpet while he's waiting for that critical art to just pass. No challenge there underneath the Yoga Flame in Paces X's face. Paces X is like -1 second there. Big jumping heavy punch. Unfortunately, he's going to trade with an anti-air. Standing heavy punch? What was that anti-air? But at any rate, it was an unfavorable trade, and Ghoulston is going to take game 1 here. Very convincingly, actually. That was a super convincing win. As a matter of fact, that says to me that that Paces X might want to change to Ken. I love the mash jab proximity block tech out of Ghoulston there. I'm not even sure if he meant to lock Paces X into that proximity block or not. I think he was just goofing around, but that's actually the effect that it has when you mash jab in somebody's face like that.
Let's do this.
All right, game 2. Likely Paces X is in fact going to switch to Ken here. I'm not a huge fan of Ken in this matchup, honestly, because Ken tends to have a pretty difficult time getting in without taking risks, but I guess that's fine. Paces X, as a player, has no problem getting in, taking risks to get in, so. Paces has usually always proven me wrong when I say that something is a bad matchup for Ken. I'm sure that today will be no exception.
Round 1. Fight.
Paces X backs up, throws some plasma. Oh no, jumps into the Yoga Fires. Yeah, he's going to have to eat quite a bit of damage before he's able to get in on Ghoulston. Here we go, the trademark Paces X run pressure. After that back medium punch, you'd never know what's going to happen. Good back throw into the corner. Ghoulston putting the work on Paces X right now. He just needs 2 more touches. Good EX Fireball, but it's not enough. One anti-air, even if it trades with that heavy Tatsu, is going to be enough to take it.
Round 2.
Paces X not really able to get any meaty pressure there. He had a little bit of an opportunity, but Ghoulston just patiently blocked all of that endless pressure. Oh, gets the counter hit, but doesn't follow it up. Still manages to get a throw. There's the low confirm. Oh, gets the overhead. Unfortunately, it hits standing. He's not able to get that follow-up light Tatsu, but no punish there for Ghoulston. Ooh, okay. Paces had a beautiful lock under setup there, but oh. Paces X dropping a lot of damage. Might pay for it here. Wow, okay, had the connection, had enough damage to kill with that EX Shoryuken, and then feature canceled it anyways.
Final round. Fight.
All right, interesting buttons coming out of Ghoulston. Playing Dhalsim like Rashid right now, just pressing those heavies into Ken's face. Oh no, interesting. Paces X with that light kick a little bit too early to catch that instant air teleport. Good back throw into the corner. Paces X going to put on that trademark pressure. Here come the throw loops. Here we go. Opts for the jab, but he doesn't finish the combo. Oh, that was a huge mistake. This isn't going to combo, but it is going to allow Goulston to get some good pressure. Wow, teleports at the perfect time to make that critical art hit behind. Paces X isn't able to react, and that's going to be game 2 for Goulston. Great way to win that. That was a very stylish way to close that out. Paces X should have continued to back up there until he was 100% out of range of that critical art. But instead, he stayed within range, which allowed Goulston to get that crossover setup with that instant air teleport.
It's go time.
All right, good stuff out of both of our players. Goulston is going to be able to move on. And Paces X, I believe, is out of the tournament with that. Yeah, Goulston is going to move on into loser semifinals, and Paces X is out here when he was looking so strong in the upper bracket. Next up, we're going to have Miso Thorny Soup versus X-Arrow, which I believe is going to be Bibson versus Rashid. Let's go ahead and send those guys their invites. CA is the greatest mind game. Will hit 80% of the time in Golden Under. I mean, Dalsum does have a very good CA for neutral game. It's surprisingly effective. It's super plus on block. It covers a lot of screen real estate. It's just such a huge gamble to play on a neutral tool, you know? I can understand, like, even, I feel uncomfortable even spending 1 bar on a neutral option. So spending all 3 is a hell of a risk, and so a lot of players will opt for that just to take the damage with it. But hey, if it works, it works. Especially if it's just enough damage to kill. Just don't do it in someone's face. Yeah, never use it on wake up or in somebody's face, because then you will get thrown right out of that. Oh, let's update the bracket real quick.
Let's do this.
All right, it is going to be Bibson versus Colleen. X-Arrow opting for Colleen this time around. Now, X-Arrow's Colleen, this is a matchup that we saw before with Odin Penn. X-Arrow's Colleen is going to play extremely differently.
Fight.
I'm sure that he will not hesitate to use that V-skill in neutral. I find it very questionable as to whether or not he's going to be able to hit those same masterful whiff punishes. Ooh. That Odin Penn was hitting. V-skill from a little bit too up close. Miso Thorny Soup manages to get a good punish. Not an optimal punish, I don't think, but a good one. Good Devil's Reverse. Psycho Inferno. X-Arrow getting some good touches in. Ooh, wake up EX counter, and that's not going to work. X-Arrow a little bit too antsy on wake up there. Colleen's wake up option is actually not very good. Oh, okay, interesting option there. Just crouching light punch into light hands, into standing light kick, into hands. The Chun combos. Manages to connect with that V skill. You actually can combo off of that on hit. X-Arrow trying to bait a slide. He wants that slide to come out. Whoa. Just eats a standing medium kick to the face. Wow, huge crush counter. Doesn't follow it up, though. Ooh, just barely whiffs that V skill. Good back throw. No dash up afterwards by Miso Thorny Soup. Now trying to push his luck. There's the V trigger activation. Throws the wrong hailstorm for that situation. Should have gone with light close to the corner there. And Miso Thorny Soup is going to be able to take game 1 with a raw head stomp there.
And Bison wins.
Now, Colleen actually has an amazing option for countering head stomp and Devil's Reverse in the form of that V skill. It's a very powerful anti-air to use for almost any situation. It's probably it would be my go-to, probably the best answer in the game for Devil's Reverse and stuff like Vega's Flying Barcelona attack. But it looks like it's back to the drawing board for X-Arrow. He's probably going to change it up and pick somebody else. The question is who? Who will he pick? Rashid? Is it going to be Rashid? So far, it looks like we've only seen Colleen and Rashid come out this tournament. So my money's on Rashid, although he did set his character to Vega for some inexplicable reason. Yep, it's going to be Rashid. Gave us a little bit of a mix-up there with that battle profile character set to Vega, but it is going to be X-Arrow's Rashid.
Round 1. Fight.
Now, I'm sure that X-Arrow knows this matchup with Rashid, no problem. He does have the most matchup experience with this character. Huge jump in. Off that jump and medium kick. X-Arrow gets the air eagle spike. Connection with the whirlwind beats that psycho ball. Oh, interesting trade. Miso Thorny Soup tries to anti-air that eagle spike, ends up trading. I'm not sure what he was using to anti-air. It might have been crouching light punch or crouching medium punch. Ooh, connection with the head stomp is going to take it there from Miso Thorny Soup, who is already looking like he's on a set point. Big punish. I mean, yeah, big block on the sweep. Not quite an optimal punish, but still not bad. Big counter hit confirm as well. Into the throw loops. Gets the overhead. Counter hit as well. It's +2. Relentless pressure, but oh, no punish on the blocked eagle spike. It's a huge punish opportunity. Good throw tech. Oh, and then a huge crush counter, but no follow-up. Doesn't manage to reach with the tornado afterwards. Throws Miso Thorny Soup out of the standing medium punch right before it's able to come out. Good challenge there by Miso Thorny Soup. Wow, the eagle spike managed to change that momentum in the air. That would throw me for a loop as well. X-Arrow trying to make this comeback. He does have the critical art to make it happen. Those eagle spikes have just been working one after the other. Ooh, good blocks out of Miso Thorny Soup. That was a very, very fast eagle spike. I don't actually know if that eagle spike even hits overhead, to be honest. Good patient blocks out of Miso Thorny Soup. Not relenting to the Rashid pressure. Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage and the kill. X-Arrow is going to tie it up 1-1. He is still in this.
Rashid wins.
All right, right back into it.
Fight.
This is going to be the final game. X-Arrow just huge jump in right off the bat. Forward throw close to the corner. No wake up means Miso Thorny Soup is going to have to eat this corner pressure all day. Crouching heavy punch manages to connect. Miso Thorny Soup tries to challenge his way out with a standing medium kick, but that's not going to get very much even on hit. There's the EX whirlwind pressure. Finally, EX head stomp is going to work his way out. X-Arrow tries to challenge. Miso Thorny Soup is able to teleport behind. X-Arrow looking for some way to get in. Ooh, great anti-air EX spinning mixer. Good throw tech out of Miso Thorny Soup. Not going to get opened up today. Whiffs the slide. No whiff punish on X-Arrow. Wow. The run forward into throw. Miso Thorny Soup tried to do something to counter it, but he just whiffed. And this is going to be game point for X-Arrow.
Round 2. Fight.
Big sweep. Immediately into the corner. Here we go. But he works his way out once again with the head stomp, just like before. Both of these players not quite with their eyes on the skies. X-Arrow's been getting lots of free eagle spikes. And Miso Thorny Soup has been getting the free head stomps. Throws out the whirlwind. Great cross-up, manages to capitalize for quite a bit of damage there. Oh, just barely not enough to kill there. X-Arrow needs one touch. Uh-oh, back throw into the corner. Here we go. Good throw tech. I'm actually surprised that Miso Thorny Soup didn't try to bait an EX spinning mixer there, but it's okay. X-Arrow didn't have to take that kind of risk anyways. He's able to keep his calm and take game 2, which moves him on into losers semifinals.
It's go time.
All right, X-Arrow takes it 2-1 over Miso Thorny Soup. Miso Thorny Soup, great job making it this far in the tournament. But unfortunately, he's going to be out here. Our next match is going to be losers semifinals, right back into it, top 4, which means that we're going to be able to change our Battle Lounge settings to first to 3. And we are going to have Ghoulston versus X-Arrow. So let's get X-Arrow right back in here and send Ghoulston an invite. It's interesting. We've got our top 4 all settled up, but we've got some new faces on our winners bracket and some veterans in the lower bracket. We've got Odin, Penn, and Monk unit in the upper bracket, and we have got Ghoulston and X-Arrow here in the lower bracket. Don't know what our grand finals is going to look like, but it's definitely going to be an interesting one. We might even be able to see some bracket resets happening. Just always fun to watch. X-Arrow setting his character to Ibuki for some reason. Now, who will he pick versus Ghoulston is the question. I know that he does have a lot of experience against Ghoulston as well. However, if he doesn't take it seriously, he might end up... Okay, Ghoulston switching to Ed. Alright, we're going to have the Ed Ibuki matchup this time around. Alright, who wins that matchup? And why is it Ibuki? Oh my god. Ghoulston actually picked Ed. An X-Arrow callback to Laura. This is going to be very weird. I have no idea how this is going to play out, to be honest with you.
Well, ain't you a high-def picture of strength?
I'm shaking here.
Boom! That's how you start the fight and finish it quickly.
Round 1.
All right, I have no idea how this matchup plays out, to be honest with you. X-Arrow is going to want to meaty with standing light kick if he wants to be able to bait that that DP at the same time. Ghoulston throws out the neutral flicker. Gets the jump in, but doesn't manage to pick it up. Doesn't quite combo into the standing heavy punch. Ooh, great crush counter punish on that Psycho upper. But unfortunately, he isn't able to pick it up for full damage there. You're on borrowed time. Blocks that V-trigger. It's still coming at him. Interesting instant overhead there out of Golston, but doesn't pick it up for anything. I mean, it was a... It's not that he could have picked it up for anything, but it was a missed punish opportunity for X-Arrow. Those instant overheads are punishable on hit. Golston trying to zone with that forward medium punch projectile. Not very great projectile, though. The EX version is amazing, though. All right. X-Arrow could have picked up that damage for... could have picked up that jump in for more damage to end that round, but instead he just went for a crouching light punch into elbow. Literally anything else would have killed. Great reset into the command grab. Golston manages a wake-up jab, which is actually a pretty safe option against Laura in that situation. There's very little that she can do that would actually meet you properly. Oh, I don't actually know if that was a fully charged V-skill or not. I think it might have been. That thing charges a lot faster than you would think. Good interruption. Doesn't get thrown. No EX sunsets for you. That's actually always fake. You're on borrowed time. The forward dashes to get a little bit more out of that V-trigger. I actually have no idea if you can challenge that or not. I think even if you challenge it, you're going to be clipped by that last hit of the V-trigger. Wow, critical art. It's going to connect. Even if it was blocked, it would have chipped, so that was a good option there on Golston's part. He managed to take it with Ed, of all characters.
Ed wins.
All right, Ed wins. Cannot say that I hear that very often. All right, who knew that Golston had an Ed? I didn't. All right, who is X-Arrow going to pick now? It is first to 3, so I have a feeling that X-Arrow is going to switch it up and actually pick Colleen this time around. Not that that's a great matchup for Ed, or a bad matchup for Ed. I just think that X-Arrow is going to play a little bit of the character select shuffle with us. Oh, okay. It's going to be Chun. X-Arrow going to opt for Chun. Let's see how this plays out. I haven't seen X-Arrow's Chun in quite a minute. It's been a couple of tournaments since he posted it out.
Well, ain't you a high-def picture of strength?
Round 1.
Skipping the Ed intro quote, thank God. I really should hop into the lab and learn to figure out on site what that punch looks like when it's charged and when it isn't, and the V-skill as well. I do think that when it pulls forward like that, it is in fact fully charged. Oh no, X-Arrow jumping light kick, not gonna work in that situation. Going for the Rashid habits, where jumping light kick is the cross-up button. That is the downside of playing multiple characters. A lot of times your habits will sort of interfere with one another. X-Arrow takes round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
X-Arrow pushes Coulson into the corner. Doesn't apply very good pressure, though. Coulson trying to charge that heavy punch. Eats that fireball to the face, however. It's going to be a good opportunity. Oh, no. Gets the flicker punch. I feel like he was just looking for a jab. Yeah, X-Arrow is just going to be content to sit back and throw fireballs. Totally safe strategy. The timer is on your side right now. And full meter across the board, so you don't really need to worry about letting Coulson build meter or anything, or V meter. One more touch from death. X-Arrow just needs one more hit. Oh, big crush counter, crouching fierce. Oh, not a great usage of that V trigger, but I don't think Coulson had any mix-ups prepared for that one. No chains for Ed today. X-Arrow going to be able to tie it up here 1-1, forcing Coulson to pick his actual character.
It's go time.
Coulson not very confident in this matchup, this player matchup at all. Which is why he wanted to mix it up and go with Ed off of that first game. X-Arrow says, am I seeing things or did he taunt me? I actually don't know. I know that Ed has a very obnoxious idle stance, so you might have interpreted that as a taunt. Or he might have taunted you, who knows?
Let's do this.
Alright, I'm predicting it's going to be Coulson Chun. It's going to be Dhalsim Chun. No, Coulson is going to be using Balrog. Going to try and box his way to victory. Never seen Coulson's Balrog. I'm not convinced that he has one yet. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, okay, heavy dash punch at the start of the round. No punish from X-Arrow. Coulson did opt to pick the better boxer, but I'm not convinced that he has a Balrog. X-Arrow, not quite the punish on the overhead there, but good block anyways. Okay, here we go. The classic crouching medium kick, target combo, V-trigger activation. Coulson going for those overheads a lot. But X-Arrow not falling for them. Connects with an overhead. Not in V-trigger, so he can't combo off of it. Coulson sitting on full critical art. I actually think that Balrog's critical art does enough damage to get the chip kill, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's okay. One unreactable EX dash low is going to be able to take it perfectly fine without having to spend all 3 bars.
Round 2. Fight.
Again, EX dash low at the start of the match. Connects with that jumping heavy punch. Unfortunately, it hits airborne. Oh, X-Arrow tries to go for a dash on her, but gets thrown. Coulson just putting up a wall that's standing with medium punch. Double crouching medium kick, V-trigger activation, drops the combo, however. But it doesn't matter. Critical Art's going to be able to take it perfectly fine. I'm not even sure if that was a whiff punish or not, but it worked. I'm going to say it was. No, it was not. Chip damage.
Balrog wins.
Golston moves up 2-1 in this excruciatingly drawn-out set. And I think now that X0 is down 2 games, he's finally going to submit and pick Rashid. He very much could still pick Colleen, but I don't know that he wants to do that when he's 1 game away from dropping out of the tournament. Let's go ahead and hop to the back. Golston says, "This is fun." Yes, the set is in fact taking forever.
Let's do this.
It occurs to me that I don't actually have the round set correctly. This is actually top 4. Standard Toaster has to go to work. X0 says, "I'll clean up the rest of this quickly," finally picking Rashid.
There's no escape.
Alright, X0 is finally going to pick Rashid.
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind.
Round
With
1.
the hot pink backpack and shoes. My god, those attract the eyes. Double crouching medium kick, target combo, no punish for X0. However, also no counter hit confirm off of that stinging light kick. But it doesn't matter. X0 has no trouble opening up Golston again and again. No anti-air on the Eagle Spike. Big Buffalo swing out of the KKB there. No punish on the heavy dash punch there. There we go. X0 takes round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Will Golston figure something out and be able to take this right here, or will we have to go into the final match? Good corner carry out of X0. Mistimes the meaty throw. But it doesn't matter. He jumps right back out of the corner. And here we go. Right back into it with the corner pressure. Oh no, he goes for the Eagle Spike and it goes the wrong way. I was not expecting that to happen. Golston just letting X0 jump wherever he wants to, unchallenged. But here we go, full corner to corner carry. That's what the name. That's the name of the game with Balrog. Golston does not spend all of his V trigger, however, and stops the combo short for some reason. Probably just was not matching enough. Oh, is this gonna... okay, critical alert on block. And the punish for X0 is going to take this into the final game. 2 up.
Rashid wins.
All right, and now we're going to see Golston finally pick Dhalsim. Which he's going to have to do. But I know that Golston is not comfortable with the X0 matchup here.
Let's do this.
Yes, in fact, every game has, in fact, gone back to character select. Yeah, this is all a ruse by X0 to drag out the loser semifinals match so much that he'll actually fatigue the players in the upper bracket. Get the run back. This very easily could have actually been grand finals. We may have even had this the same matchup between these two players in grand finals before, if not close to it. But here we go. Finally, the real matchup has started. We've got X0's Rashido versus Golston's Dhalsim. Let's see if Gulston can take this match. That's kind of been handed to him with all of the character select shenanigans that we've seen thus far. Gulston is usually not very comfortable playing against X-Arrow's Rashid, but all he needs to do is win one game and he is in there. He could have this tournament in his pocket. X-Arrow jumping around like a madman, flying right over that standing heavy punch with the Eagle Spike. High profiling that one. Gulston very tempted to press buttons during this Rashid pressure, but he needs to just patiently block. All right. Set point for X-Arrow. Gulston throwing out those Yoga Flames like he wants to get whiff punished. Not a bad challenge. Wow, just goes for the YOLO sweep and it manages to connect. Unfortunately, Gulston ends up cornering himself and then getting the back throw. This could be some good pressure here for Gulston. Oh, no, he gets clipped by the EX Eagle Spike. Not sure what he was doing, but it was not blocking. Gulston playing a little bit desperate right now. Teleports away towards the corner. But it doesn't matter, he's in there. Wow, X-Arrow backs up to full screen and then closes right back in. Gulston does not get out of the corner at all. And that's going to be it. X-Arrow takes game number 3 against Gulston, knocking him out of the tournament and finding his place into losers finals. Good stuff to X-Arrow. I am starving. Let's go ahead. You know who else is starving? Our players in winners finals. They are hungry to get that win and go to work. So let's go ahead and send invites to our winners finals contestants Odin, Penn, and Monk Unit. Gulston only has so many chains. I should have just played the AE trailer while we were while we were watching that match. All right, X-Arrow takes it 3-2. Bam, updated. All right, here we go. Our winners finals match. Odin, Penn versus Monk Unit. Colleen versus Eurion. Ready whenever these guys are. I'll find more chains, says Gulston. Maybe he will level up that Ed. All right, this is going to be an interesting one. As we saw earlier, Monk Unit is very hungry to catch, to bait jumps with those up fireballs. And Odin Penn is a pretty jump-happy player. However, I think that Colleen can actually do something about those, dodge those up fireballs with her double jump. So let's see how this plays out. No punish on the light hands there. Monk Unit doesn't even try, he just walks forward. Good saver. Gets whiff punished, however. Good confirm into EX Parabellum. Throws the Hailstorm, gets the counter hit, doesn't pick it up for full damage, however. There's a big opportunity for damage there. Oh no, drops that combo. Probably was looking for EX Parabellum, but didn't quite have the meter, so heavy came out. Back throw into the corner, Monk Unit. This time's the meaty, but it's okay, just I'll pick you up and throw you right back in there. That's the third suplex in a row. Odin Penn throws out the second V-trigger ice. Both characters very close to death. Crouching medium kick, no V-trigger to follow it up with. Wow, just throws Monk Unit out of that frame trap.
Round 2.
Again, Eurion players live and die by whether or not they've got their Aegis setups perfect. Just whiffing specials right in Odin Penn's face. That light headbutt travels hardly any distance at all. Good block strings and good blocks out of Monk Unit. Another back throw. Odin Penn tries to bait the EX headbutt, but it doesn't come. Critical art confirmation. Good damage, but not going to build a lot of stun off of that. A lot of times off of V-trigger hits, you want to opt for building that stun. There it is. The freeze comes, and this is going to be the kill. Good stuff out of Odin Penn. Takes game 1.
Colleen wins. Round 1. Fight.
Big saver out of Monk Unit. Target combo, no quick rise, means that Colleen actually gets Oki. That's always a dream come true with Colleen, who does not get amazing pressure off of a lot of her knockdowns. Odin Penn looking for those very patient whiff punishes. There we go. Standing medium kick into target combo is going to work. Baits the headbutt, and that's going to be a huge punish into EX Parabellum. Could get the stun here, I think, with the air throw. Just lets it drop. Gets the overhead, and this is going to be the kill. Good stuff out of Odin Penn. Looking very strong in this matchup. Wow, anti-air standing medium punch. What? Okay. If that works, I'm gonna have to let that out. Good confirmation out of the Monk Unit. Gets a meaty crouching, gets a meaty standing medium punch, but it hits airborne. Oh, no punish attempt even on that light hailstorm. Monk Unit really has to start challenging that at least. Great Aegis combo. Doesn't finish it, however. Oh, here we go. Gets the bounce off the mirror. What's the follow-up going to be? V-trigger, of course. Oh, excellent confirmation. Crouching medium kick, standing light kick, EX Parabellum is going to take game 2 there for Odin Penn. Looking so strong. Very, very solid Colleen. Oh man, Colleen's got a really interesting canon win quote versus Eurion. I like that.
Round 1. Fight.
Odin Penn tries to go Ultra Instinct and dodge that fireball at the last possible second. It doesn't quite work out. Colleen is not Goku. There we go. There's the Ultra Instinct. And there's the Ultra Instinct combo. Confirms off of that jump in. Again, Monk Unit not even trying to challenge that light hands. Which I'd say is perfectly fine, honestly. If you are not going to straight up punish the hands, you might as well just block, just in case that counter comes out. Ooh, big chop. Oh, no confirmation of the EX Parabellum there out of Odin Penn. I don't think he was expecting that double crouching medium punch to work. Wow, connects with a violent knee drop. And I think that's the first round for Monk Unit.
Round 2.
Could be wrong, but it feels like it.
Fight.
Big saver. Is he going to use it for anything? Nope. Odin Penn getting a lot of connections with those crouching medium kicks. Standing light kick in the hands. It's very safe pressure. Relatively safe pressure. Wow, just standing heavy punch. Catches Monk Unit the second he tries to walk forward and do something. And immediately we've got some good corner pressure here. Again, Monk Unit not even trying, not punishing those hands correctly. He needs to jab those. I think that time it was a little bit too far to jab or get a standing light kick, but I want to see some attempts. Odin Penn attempts the wake up EX counter and does not work. Odin Penn just completely outplaying Monk Unit here with the very, very solid pressure and the extended frame traps, but Monk Unit still manages to come out on top with the Aegis combo there. At 0 health, Odin Penn dropped a couple of confirms there, and that was all that Odin Penn needed to get that V trigger out there and take a game. Colleen Mirror Grand Finals, that'd be interesting.
Round 1. Fight.
Whoa, okay. Both players dash into each other's faces. Forward throws come out one after the other. Great counter hit confirm out of Odin Penn. That's what I like to see. Goes for the Hailstorm setup. Almost gets the combo afterwards. Great V trigger. Now he's got a great Oki setup here. Almost has the stun and the kill. And there it is. Goes for the back throw for optimal meter gain. Just enough to build that second bar.
Round 2. Fight.
Monk Unit just whiffs that headbutt at the start of the round. Odin Penn doesn't throw anything out to catch it. Great standing medium punch into EX. Parabellum into Silver Edge. Ooh, it's clipped by that charged chop there. Ooh, Odin Penn had a great opportunity for a counter hit confirmed there, but it doesn't look like he's looking for them. I don't think he's expecting these counter hits to make his combos work. Gotta learn when those counter hit combos are likely to happen. Great anti-air V trigger. Odin Penn very patient, waiting for an overreaction out of Monk Unit. Here we go. Huge Aegis combo out of Monk Unit. Looks like things got a little bit too chaotic for him there. He's trying to pick it up with a forward medium punch, but it just didn't juggle. Wow, Monk Unit manages to eke out a round there with that EX violent knee drop.
Final round. Fight.
All right, still sitting on set point for Odin Penn. Great confirmation into that target combo. That's another throw afterwards. No quick rise out of Monk Unit is letting Odin Penn kind of go wild and do whatever he wants on that wake up. You've always got a quick rise, Colleen. Except in very specific situations with Hailstorm setups. But if you do not quick rise, more often than not, you're just giving Colleen Oki where she otherwise wouldn't have it. And that target combo is no exception. Wake up, back throw. Gets the chop afterwards as well, and then jumps back. You want to extend that corner pressure as soon as you get it. Instead, he just lets Odin Penn reset to neutral, and this is going to be the kill right there. Odin Penn moves on into grand finals over Monk Unit. Good stuff out of both of our players. And yeah, it's looking like we may have a Colleen Mirror grand finals, assuming that X0 decides to try to use Colleen here. However, if I'm going to be honest with you, so far, Odin Penn's Colleen is looking very solid. And it looks like X0 might want to use Rashid in this matchup. But it'd be interesting to see what X0 has in store for Odin Penn if he does attempt that mirror match. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at our bracket and see where we are. But bam. Yep, there it is. 3-1. Odin Penn taking it over a Monk Unit. So next up, we're actually going to see Monk Unit try to run it back in losers finals against X Arrow. I say run it back, but I mean try to work his way back into Grand Finals. And he'll have to go through X Arrow in order to do so. Alright. We have got our players. X Arrow picking Zeku. I would love to see a Zeku in one of these tournaments. But he's a little bit too new. Alright, this is going to be our losers finals match. Between X Arrow and Odin Penn. Yep, X Arrow is going to be busting out Colleen. Monk Unit is going to have to fight another one of these. And this has been a case for a lot of our players. They've been knocked out by one Colleen, only to be knocked into the lower bracket and have to fight another.
Don't worry. I'll end you quickly.
Round 1. Fight.
I'll save at least.
Monk Unit with the early saver. Oh no, X Arrow jumps immediately into that. Wow, okay, manages to get the Silver Edge through the fireball. Great V-skill, managed to catch whatever that was. I'm not sure if that was a tackle or a headbutt. Just barely doesn't get that jump in. X Arrow going for some good strings. Oh, just barely doesn't get that confirmed. The jumping leg kick lands a little bit too high. Okay, jumping medium punch managed to get a knockdown. I'm not sure that Monk Unit was expecting that to knock down. Another anti-air V skill, so strong. Big headbutt. Colleen free to throws. I'm sorry, friend, but you're free to throws. Oh, X Arrow actually didn't manage to pick up that B skill. He had the correct distance. I think the timing was just a little bit off there. And that's going to give Monk Unit the opportunity he needs to take that round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Monk Unit off to a good start. However, he needs to be a little bit more active here. The longer you take to decide how it is you want to approach, the more time you're giving X Arrow to react to whatever it is you decide to do. Ooh, V-skill is going to keep Monk Unit in the corner. X Arrow working on a stun here. Good punish opportunity on that tackle. Again, no challenge, not a punish, not even a challenge on that hands, which is -4. Eurion does not have the toughest time getting 4-frame punishes either. Another huge V-skill. X Arrow's been getting so many of those. So much mileage out of that V-skill. No punish again. Monk Unit dropping pretty much all of his punish opportunities. Oh, here we go. Critical are confirmed. Just barely not going to kill, but it's going to be good damage. Monk Unit now sitting at a health advantage, but a meter disadvantage. Wow. When in doubt, just top it out. Monk Unit takes game 1.
Eurion wins.
Monk Unit takes that game, but he could be having a much easier time of it with a little bit of matchup knowledge, knowing how, if you learn how to punish a lot of these Colleen tools, namely the V skill and the light hands, and even the EX hands.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh. X Arrow managed to get a connection with that Hailstorm. Might have even been able to combo out of it, but he might have been just a little bit too far to get anything to reach. We're also not seeing very many anti-airs coming out of Monk Unit. I'm not sure whether it was Monk Unit or Bobcat Man that we saw earlier, who was anti-airing with standing heavy kick marvelously. We're not seeing a lot of that here. Good pressure. Wow! Manages to bait the throw, but doesn't get the punish. No punish at all on that V skill. Monk unit respecting that way too much. That is -6 at best. Damn, Monk unit, you saw him press crouching medium punch there, but not with reversal timing. Another critical I confirmed. Again, just barely not gonna kill. X-Zero managed to get a jumping heavy kick there. Getting a little bit lucky off of that one. Oh no, that was a good counter hit jumping light kick, but X-Zero a little bit too late to get that confirmation. Great combo from the V skill into EX Parabellum. He's gonna go for the air throw. Wow, parries the EX headbutt with the V skill. Back throw. Now X-Arrow's in the corner. Ooh. X-Arrow gets a big jump in, but isn't able to pick it up for much damage. Here comes the throws. Colleen is free to throws. You are free to do that as much as you want. The more, the better. Ooh, okay. Good knockback into the Aegis.
Final round.
Monk unit sitting at a meter advantage here. However, X-Arrow has 1 bar, and that is all that Colleen needs because 1 bar means that you can confirm it at EX Parabellum. Which is such a good move. There we go. We finally have ourselves a punish. That was, in fact, a clean punish on that that V skill. I'm actually surprised that crouching heavy punch managed to punish. I guess that must be like what, like a 7-frame startup move? Ooh, tries to punish before medium punch, doesn't quite work out. Oh, the V skills. X-Arrow getting so much mileage out of them, and he's not going to get punished for them. They're basically free counters. Monk unit still managed to take game 2. It's looking like X-Arrow does not have the luxury of being able to close this out with Colleen. He might have to switch. He has run out of wiggle room.
Go time.
Yep, back to character select we go. It's looking like X-Arrow is in fact going to change characters, obviously to Zeku. Let me know in chat where you think Zeku lies on the tier list. I know that it's mad too early to tell.
Let's do this.
And honestly, I've been playing with Zeku myself, but I can't tell either. Oh no, it looks like X-Arrow's actually not going to be picking Zeku. He's going to be going with Rashid. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is such a surprise. Yeah, high mid sounds about right.
Don't worry.
I find that young Zeku is pretty much Karen. He's got Karen-like damage and Karen-like setups. Karen-like buttons. And Karen's high mid, right? So, sure. At least. X-Arrow immediately gets a cross-up jumping light kick. Picks it up for a non-knockdown mixer. Doesn't mash it all the way. Just wants that standing reset. It's interesting to see that sometimes X-Arrow will fully mash the mixer and sometimes he won't. I'm not sure what determines whether or not he fully mashes it or not, or whether he just mix it up for the sake of mixing it up. It doesn't really matter very much which one you use. It depends on whether you want the standing reset or the knockdown. So the mashed version is only a little bit more damage. Oh, huge crush counter punish here from Monk Unit, but he drops the crushing heavy punch afterwards. He walks forward instead of dashing forward. Oh no, the mirror breaks just before X-Arrow has time to bounce into it. And this is not looking good for X-Arrow. That's going to be, oh, no pickup there. X-Arrow has a lot of health to make up for this round. Wisely backs off, not wanting to eat an EX headbutt and die from it. Good challenge with the crouching light kick out of Monk Unit to take that round and put himself on set point here. Both characters have full critical art, which plays in Eurion's favor, seeing as how he is a very one and done kind of character. He wants to build up as much of those resources as possible so that once he is fully loaded and cocked with that V-trigger, he can blow all of his load on one combo. Whoa, back throw. Manages to catch X-Arrow doing whatever, something after that, that EX Whirlwind. There's the Whirlwind. And there is the V-trigger for Monk Unit. The question is X-Arrow going to be ready for it when it comes out, or will he be able to get the kill before it even happens? It's a very large possibility. Oh my goodness, that's it. X-Arrow takes a round. However, Monk Unit is still sitting on set point here. This is loser's finals point for Monk Unit, and X-Arrow is at a meter disadvantage this time around. X-Arrow getting a lot of jump-ins here. Monk Unit not able to anti-air consistently enough. And there's the stun. This is going to be huge damage for X-Arrow. Spends one bar on it, keeps the corner, but wake up back throw. Monk Unit has been doing that so often. Managed to turn the tides with a random back throw when you think that it wouldn't work. These disadvantageous back throws. X-Arrow does not cancel that crouching heavy punch. Monk Unit, if he can make this comeback, somehow does not have V-trigger, despite being on no health at all. I don't even know how Eurion's supposed to build it. Oh, there we go. He managed to get a connection with the Savered tackle. And this could be it right here. Ooh, X-Arrow manages to V-reversal his way out of that mirror mix-up, but he still manages to eat a crouching medium punch. And that's going to be it. Monk Unit moves on to get his run back into Grand Finals. Yeah, X-Arrow, that was a good V-reversal, but unfortunately he just choked a tiny bit and just ate a crouching medium punch afterwards. Alrighty, let's get Odin Penn back in here for that Grand Finals run back. Now, seeing as this is Grand Finals, that means that Monk Unit coming in from our lower bracket is going to have to win not one, but two first to three sets against Odin Penn, and Odin Penn is looking like he might be our Tournament 8 Grand Finals champion, which means that although I don't think Odin Penn has shown up in any previous Underdog tournaments, he's going to qualify for our Finals tournament. One of these two is going to immediately qualify for the Season 3 finale.
Let's do this.
Matter of fact, if it's a 1-2 finish, both of these guys might even qualify. Since I think currently looking at the leaderboards, 100 points would in fact be enough to qualify for the tournament. Hell, I think third place is enough to qualify as well. All you have to hit is top 16 on those leaderboards, and bam, you're in.
Don't worry. I'll end you quickly. Round one. Fight.
All right, here we go. Grand Finals, Odin Penn versus Monk Unit, Eurion versus Colleen. The underdog character versus the overdog character. Eurion, very much considered a high-tier character. Colleen, I would say an underrated character. She has all the tools she needs to be extremely successful. She's just missing a couple of crucial tools that she would need to be high-tier. I wouldn't even say a couple tools. I'd say she's missing exactly one tool, and that is a throw invincible option. Nah, two. Throw invincible and projectile invincibility are two things that she has trouble with. There we go. Odin Penn taking round one.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh. Oh, Odin Penn attempts the whiff punish there. Just a little bit too late, though. Aw, great confirmation into EX Parabellum. Good to see Odin Penn opting for that Parabellum and not for the V-skill target, the target combo there. Oh no, just barely doesn't get the punish on that sweep. And that's going to be game one there for Odin Penn.
Colleen wins.
Looking very strong with this Colleen. The number one thing I'm always mesmerized by is the whiff punishes. Colleen has a very good whiff punish button on that standing heavy punch, and Odin Penn is utilizing it to its fullest.
Fight.
Good throw tech out of Odin. Double jump. Monk unit with that random back throw. I'm getting so many of those. Ooh, good counter hit. Unfortunately, no confirmation there. Oh. Ooh, Odin Penn with a great confirmation out of the Hailstorm. Monk unit tries to challenge, but you've got to be very careful when that projectile is floating above your head. You want to not give Colleen the light of day to actually set up those Hailstorms. Okay, goes for the throw. Quick rise out of Monk unit means that Odin Penn gets not very good Oki off of that. Alright, Monk unit manages to take a round with that Aegis combo. Good stuff. Doesn't even have to spend any meter, sitting on full meter going into round two. Whereas Colleen is a very meter-hungry type of character. You want to spend that meter on EX Parabellum whenever you get it. Wow, catches the overhead with a crouching heavy punch. That's gotta feel bad. That was a huge connection. And I don't think that overhead is even airborne, so that was just a standard crouching heavy punch counter hit for Monk unit there. But unfortunately, his corner positioning is not working out in Monk unit's favor, especially if he fails to quick rise. Manages a violent knee drop, but his knees fall right into those spikes, and that has gotta hurt. There's the stun, and Odin Penn is going to be able to take that round. Again, could have opted for the back throw for a little bit more meter gain, but it's okay. Sitting on 2 bars. Odin Penn looking for something to whiff punish. He's looking for a heavy is what he's looking for. A heavy or a special. Ooh, big crush counter. Huge critical art confirmation there. I'm not sure. Yep. Sure enough, Eurion gets Oki off of that. Builds a little bit of meter, and this is going to be a huge confirmation here. Bam. Barely not enough damage to kill. Oh, could have had the kill with that crouching light punch. Are we going to see a comeback out of Odin Penn? A full health comeback? Colleen is certainly the type of character that can make these types of comebacks. She has mix-ups if you know how to apply them. Ooh, anti-air standing medium punch. Could see a stun. Still working on it with that throw. Baits the V-reversal. Oh, no. Just barely gets jabbed out of the start of that crouching medium kick. Monk unit puts one up on the board. That almost got hype. It's okay. It's okay. It was a false hype alert. Monk unit puts one on the board, tying it up 1-1. If he wins this, will have a bracket reset. If he doesn't, then we can watch that AE trailer. Ooh, crush counter, fierce. Damn. Huge crush counter punish on that EX headbutt, but does not capitalize for full damage there. Monk unit is turning to ice. There we go. One tackle is going to be able to make that ice go away. Ooh, interesting looking Aegis combo there. That was pretty fancy. Ooh, huge crush counter. Manages to throw the Aegis to capitalize for a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, when it hits that deep, you're not able to confirm off of it very much, but it doesn't matter. Monk unit managed to take another round. It's looking like he might be able to reset this bracket after all. Okay, Odin Penn is going to spend that second bar on that Silver Edge. I'm interested in how much more damage that actually adds on for 2 bars. Actually could have been a punish opportunity for Monk unit off of that blocked target combo, but the headbutt was not fast enough. Standing light kick and the EX Parabellum. Doesn't follow up with anything. Probably didn't want to corner himself and wanted the Oki.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, big crush counter there from Monk unit. Again. Hammer kicks. Oh, Monk unit tries for the punish, but he's a little bit too late. Timing is a little bit off, but it's good to see him attempting those now. Huge jump in there for Odin Penn. This is going to be good damage. He goes to the Silver Edge for the Oki as well. EX Parabellum, no punish. Instead, he just tries to violent knee drop his way out of the corner. Does get out, but he's also stunned, unfortunately. This might be enough damage to kill here. If he goes for the air throw, possibly, yeah, the sweep finishes as well. Odin Penn manages to take game 2, 1 game away from taking this Underdog tournament.
Round 1. Fight. I'll save everything.
Odin Penn looking for those heavy whiff punishes. Very hard to whiff punish like that in this game. Especially with that 8-frame delay, or 6.5-frame delay, whatever it is. It's less impossible than it used to be, but it's still pretty damn difficult. Silver Edge corners himself. That's an interesting little setup, the double jump out of the corner when you cross under that, if they quick rise, that little icicle when you're double jumping will hit meaty or close to it. Ooh, the jab to avoid getting overheaded to death out of that Aegis. Good instincts out of Odin. Ooh, gets the standing light kick, doesn't follow it up with an EX Parabellum. Oh, one more touch. There it is, standing jab. Odin Penn sitting on tournament point with this one. Monk unit has slight meter advantage, but they are both pretty much full. Ooh, huge standing heavy punch crush counter. Gets another hit confirm into the EX Parabellum, goes into the EX Silver Edge. So much corner carry. Good standing light kick. That's the optimal whip punish button. That button has so much range and it comes out so quickly. You'd be amazed. Wow. The Frost Touch anti-air. That's the risky anti-air, but it is so rewarding, especially if you use EX. And there we go, just like that. Odin Penn with a commanding final round, able to take the tournament with his Colleen. That's what we like to see. Congratulations, Odin Penn. You are our 8th and final Underdog champion. And with that win, you qualify for our finale, which will probably be in 4 weeks. I want to say we'll be holding our finale, so stay tuned. Look forward to that. 3 or 4 weeks. Next week is Thanksgiving weekend, and the week after we might have something special in store for you guys. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for NCH events that may or may not be happening then. Hint, you may want to look up a little thing called Mysterious Mod if you want a sneak peek of what we might be doing. But for now, let's actually take a look at our official mod that we're going to be having for Street Fighter V in our Arcade Edition trailer. So let's go ahead and give that a quick look. Let's go ahead and mute Street Fighter. Bam. Whew, there you have it. Street Fighter Arcade Edition. It's going to be featuring extra V-triggers, an extra battle mode. That's going to be interesting. Looking at some of those V-triggers, I can't wait to get my hands on some of them. They're going to be game changers for some characters that currently have underpowered V-triggers. And word on the wire is those that already have strong V-triggers are getting even more powerful V-triggers. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. Look forward to that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed our tournament. This was the 8th and final Underdog tournament of the season. The next Underdog tournament league will be Arcade Edition once that starts up, so look forward to that. But for now, I'm going to be Mount Lover signing off. Congratulations once again to all of our tournament contestants, those that made stream, those that didn't, and especially congratulations to Odin Penn for qualifying for our finale. Cannot wait for that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys next time.